Magic the Gathering is one of the funnest and most mentally challenging card games around. There are certain different creatures, certain different spells, and certain different ways to play the game in a multitude of ways. There's over 100,000 cards, and that leads to many different ways to play the game. But today I want to kind of talk about my favorite version of the game, which is Commander. So this right here is a magic card. This is a legendary creature, and his name is Vivi. It has an ability where you can add mana, and whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I can deal damage to my opponents. Now, this is just one of many, many cards, but this is the main card in what would be called my deck. Now, centered around this deck are things like instant spells, where you cast them to either counter or destroy things or other things like that. And then you have sorcery cards, which is kind of like the same thing, but you can't cast them instantly. Now, you also have artifact cards. These are just regular, they can go from equipments to mana and to other things such as that. But the most important card in a deck is a land card, because without these cards, you cannot cast spells. They are your mana, they are your source of energy, and basically your currency. Now, Magic is very complex. I'll read this card out for you right now. Add X mana in any combination of blue and or red mana, where X is Vivi Ornithir's power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Vivi, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Now, that sounds like a lot, right? It is a lot. And that's just one card. There are over 100,000 cards that have completely different options and completely different abilities. Wizards of the Coast, the company who has created these cards, has done a fantastic job at variety and making sure that things are different. This includes things such as characters from other worlds like SpongeBob, Final Fantasy, Avatar is the most recent one, Spider-Man, other things such as that. There are 5 different color types. There is red, blue, green, black, and white. Each color has a different ability, and each color has a different way to be used. For instance, Vivi is a blue and a red. Blue is usually counter spells and spells such as that. This is called Pirate's Prize. It is a blue spell that costs 4 mana. It says draw 2 cards. Create a colorless treasure artifact token with tap, which means to tap the card during your turn. Sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Cards like that are in every single deck. Each card is different, each color is different. For instance, this is a red instant spell. It says, as an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, and then you draw 2 cards. As you can see, there are plenty different and multiple ways to play Magic the Gathering, and that's why I think it is one of the most influential and fun and challenging card games there is out on the market. There's not a game like it, and I highly encourage everybody to play it, because it not only challenges your intellect, but it challenges your patience, it challenges your creativity, and it challenges the ability to just have fun with something that can be frustrating at times. And so yeah, that's why I think Magic the Gathering is the most fun and intellectualized card game out there.